From Dyken Park in Houston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound now, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Missed with a changeup, and this one is off and running. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's a rocket out to left and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. That's down and in. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first. Here's Michael Tolia. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's off the plate.
Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. High chopper to third. Paredes in plenty of time to first. Bryant out on the play. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the mound today, Germán Marquez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ball one there. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball.
2-0.
That one in there across the letters. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Tolia. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now we check out the Astros lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now here's Nolan Jones. Valdez back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left, Pena. Over to first. One out in the second. Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 balls, no strikes.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is down low. Up the middle, Pena. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. On the ground, and that's just foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brenton Doyle digs in now. He's already homered in this game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
2 outs, bases full. There's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Estrada, the runner at third. Bouchard on second. Doyle at first. 2 out of the inning. Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, 3-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that is out of play.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dyken Park, and now it's Christian Walker.
Come on, Christian.
That's in there. Strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And the batter now, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Astros nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now, Michael Toglia. Toglia, a tall first baseman, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Ball to strike.
Aye.
And that skips in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It has the distance gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here is Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one's smoked on its way out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they add a run. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Pitching change here, Forrest Whitley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Thairo Estrada. The walk and a run scored his first time. Just missed. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one off the outside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And he walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now at the plate, Sean Bouchard. edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Over to first, and he's saved. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And this is inside. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Stallings in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball 1.
Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle
That's a
with 2
ball.
strikes.
Outside low.
2 balls,
And the count is
2
even,
strikes.
2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
What do you got?
Stallings tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. That
1-0.
is upstairs for ball 1.
Hey!
Estrada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 2 on with 2 away. At the plate, Ryan McMahon. And that
That's a
one
ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
And another ball. And they're all loaded up.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So bases all loaded up. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. A strikeout and a walk. That one misses. That's 5 straight. 2 outs. Bases are full.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 6 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is downstairs. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Just missed it. Here's Ben Gamel.
Come on, Ben.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jake Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And that's their first base runner of the game.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. They throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
They're making things much more interesting with these home runs. Don't look now, but they're right back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. That clips a corner.
1-1. Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is fouled back. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Outside
Ball 1.
low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Try to get him to
2.
chase on the changeup that time. Just off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Paredes brings it in, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 6 and the Astros 3. Back here in Houston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christian Walker.
Let's go, Christian. Come on, Houston. Let's get the win, Astros.
That's out to center field. Doyle under this one. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Yainer Diaz now at the plate. And that's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there.
No ball,
I mean,
2 strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for Houston, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Whitley back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One away. So up next, Sean Bouchard. 0 for 2 in this one.
Let's go, Houston.
That one's in there. 0-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Caleb Ort up and throwing. King getting loose as well. One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball one. Let's go, Astros. Come on, Astros.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as
strikes.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one hit to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Ben Gamel. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 6-4.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Just off the inside edge. Myers, the lead runner at second. Altuve on at first with nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The kick, the 3-2, stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on here, Justin Lawrence.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
A little roller up along first. Goes to second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's hard hit in the line. This one's out of here, into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for them. And they lead it. It's 7-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander also throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's down and away. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Altuve slings to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. McMahon, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. The Rockies trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses off the outside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Swung the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. He's in there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. McMahon, the runner at second with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, center field. Myers sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Outside.
That pitch is out.
And now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 away. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. The tying run is in to score from third.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Go ahead run on base. Chris Bryant getting ready to hit. Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-7. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Forrest Whitley out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Caleb Ort.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air center field. And that is that. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 9-7. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Seth Halverson appears to be getting loose. Peralta, a left-hander, also throwing. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside corner, there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2 balls.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here is Ben Gamel. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. McCormick leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. One out and a runner at second.
One and one.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And a count 1-2. Man at second. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Moved to second, and he's back in easily. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Just missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 9-8 ball game. Back here at Dyken Park, and now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. Started to swing, outside. Held up. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Abreu preparing to come on if needed. Scott also getting ready. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That's outside. And it's 2-1. And that's too high.
1 strike.
And that one hammered way back there. Hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. The relay not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
Sean Bouchard, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Out to short, Pena. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. Jacob Stallings now 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. One down, base is empty.
That's out.
He swings and fouls one off. And the next pitch is way outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Line drive, leaps and he's got it. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 10 and the Astros 8. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Seth Halverson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle moving under this one. Makes the grab, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Astros trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And 1-2. And that one is inside. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead one. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. This one popped up. Pena. He's got it. And there's one down. Michael Toglia digs in now. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Luis Contreras getting loose out there. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's down and in. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, one out. And now the DH, Chris Bryant. That's off the mark, 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a foul ball. Just missing there. And that's ball two.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Outside low, and that's ball three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Punch him out! Strike him out!
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jones in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, center field. And that is that. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it, though. It's 10-8. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luis Peralta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Jones brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here is Chas McCormick. Late swing fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Upstairs, Contreras, 6'1" righty, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air, right field. Gamble makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jacob Stallings. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Now move to first. Estrada dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Next pitch, not close, up high. Foul ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. Estrada at first, one gone. Way high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 10 and the Astros 8. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyler Kinley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. That one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 10-9 and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros.